Hey! I'm filming at night for the first time, so sorry if the lighting is weird. Also, sorry if I'm whispering because I don't want to wake my parents up, so stick with me. Okay, that lighting is really weird. But, you guys know Avatar? Well, it's Katara's birthday. How I know that, why anyone knows that, that's not for me to tell. But anyway, I'm gonna make a cartoon tier list. There's a bunch of cartoons. This video is probably gonna be my longest video ever. I don't think I'm gonna finish it tonight. There's an absolute shit ton of cartoons on this list. It's gonna take me a long ass time. So let's just get right into it. This is similar to the fast food tier list I did. It goes F to double S. So there's a tier above S for like the top. So start off Littlest Pet Shop. I mean, I've never watched it, but F. Come on, bro. Littlest Pet Shop. What do you want me to say to that? Come on. DuckTales. I don't know if this is the new DuckTales or the old DuckTales or all of them. I'm gonna put it in B for now. Yeah, I'm gonna put DuckTales in B. DuckTales is a pretty good show. I mean, it was entertaining. Both of them are entertaining, the new one and the old one. They're funny. The theme song is one of the catchiest theme songs ever. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it right now. You will be doing a certain part of it in your head for about a week and a half. So yeah, have fun with that. And I just realized this video is gonna be long as hell. If I do finish it tonight, this is probably gonna be up at like 1 to 2 in the morning. So if you're watching this right when it gets up at like 2 or 3 in the morning, all power to you. Please watch the whole thing right now because what the fuck else are you gonna do at 3 in the morning? Anyway, Avatar. Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's the third one on this list. That's going in SS. That's going in the top. I love this show. It's great. It ranks up there. It matches up in terms of storytelling, character development, music, like the coolness of it. Like I would have enjoyed this as a kid if I didn't watch it. I explained that in another video I made the other day. I did not watch that show as a kid, but if I did, I would have enjoyed the action and Katara a lot. If I'm being honest, and I still enjoy both of those things now, and even more about the show because I can understand some of the deeper messages. But yeah, absolutely SS top of the line. Batman: The Brave and the Bold. I remember people telling me that's a good show, but I never watched it that much. I'm gonna put it in A. It's better than DuckTales. It's better than DuckTales from what I've seen, but it's not close to Avatar, and I'm gonna put it in A. This is the one I was hoping would be a little later, because I don't want to have to think too hard about this time. Family Guy. Family Guy's funny. Don't get me wrong. The stories are kind of weird. The jokes don't have a lot to do with the plot a lot of the time, but it's funny. It's been on a long time. You have to respect it. I'm gonna put it in A for now. It's better than DuckTales. It's, I guess, up there with Batman, Brave and the Bold. So next up, Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm gonna put that in B. I don't remember too much from it. I remember enjoying it a lot as a kid, but I don't remember too much from it. So I'm gonna put that in B with DuckTales. Voltron. I've heard it's good, but I never watched it. American Dragon Jake Long. Jesus Christ. Dude, the only things I remember is I think he had a bulldog. His grandpa was a ninja master. And, like, did he turn into a dragon? What was his thing? I don't even remember that. It's going in C because it was forgettable. Pac-Man F. Dude, that show, what's it called? Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures? That show was terrible. That show came on when I was a little later into the childhood cartoon phase. I was probably like 11 or 12. That show was bad. That show is not good at all. Okay, I feel like B is going to be pretty overloaded. Johnny Test is going in B. It's funny, it's entertaining, but like I never turned on the TV to watch Johnny Test, you know? Like it was always just kind of a thing that like, oh, it's on. It was on Cartoon Network, right? Yeah. That's on Cartoon Network. It's enjoyable. I'll turn it on. That's kind of what B is for me. Like I never turned on the TV hoping it was on, but I would watch it when it was. Recess. Recess. I barely remember anything, so it's going in C. OKKO. Let's Be Heroes. D, dude. Like I watched one episode. Is that on Disney XD or Cartoon Network? I don't know. It's not very good. It's just I don't remember anything from what I watched except for the fact that I didn't like it at all. So Ben 10, is this the original Ben 10? I think there's a lot of Ben 10s on here. I was wrong. There's like, this is the only Ben 10 I think. At least that I can see right now. So I'm gonna assume this is all of the Ben 10s in one then. I think that's only fair to assume that. Yeah, this is the only Big Ten on Big Ben 10 on the list, so I have to treat it as all of the Ben 10s combined. If that's the case, then I think they might average out as a B then, because some of them, I think it was Alien Force or something like that, and the original, those are probably A or S, but some of the newer ones, they were just weird. So I think that averages out to a B overall. If it was just Alien Force the original, I'd put it A. In fact, I'll put it in A right now, just to look at those and crowd B list. Milo Murphy's Law, I'm putting that in A also. If you don't know what that is, a lot of you probably don't, because it wasn't on when we were in our primes of watching Disney Channel. This is a Disney XD show, and it's the Phineas and Ferb creators. Phineas and Ferb was done, they made this, Milo Murphy's Law. It's a good show. It's about like Milo Murphy. You guys know Murphy's Law, whatever can go wrong will go wrong. That applies to this kid, like stuff happens. It's a good show. You should watch it if you can sometime. It's very entertaining. So I'm putting that in A with Family Guy and Batman. It's pretty good. Loud House, F. It's called The Loud House. It's a Nickelodeon show about like a family of 13 kids and they're loud. F. Robot Chicken? I never watched that, if I'm being 100% honest. So I'm just gonna slap that in there. I mean, I never watched that. So, Rocko's Modern Life. See, I didn't start watching, or I watched it the other day, actually, because it was in a song that I listened to. So, yeah. It's okay. I'll put it in B. Like, it was good, but I never watched it when I was younger. But from what I watched the other day, it was solid. Actually, no, I'll put it in C with Recess and Jake Long. Ways D, and what's that next one? Static Shock. Do you guys recognize either of these two right there? Ways D and Static Shock? Because I don't recognize either of them. I don't even know. I don't even recognize the logo, so I just slapped those at the bottom, I guess. I don't know what the hell they are. South Park. All of the South Park slander stops right here. South Park is going SS. South Park is going with Avatar right now. South Park is SS. South Park is one of the greatest shows of all time. In my opinion, the only other adult cartoon that measures up to it is The Simpsons. It's significantly better than Family Guy. It is so much better than American Dad. But South Park is, think about it, they've been on air 24 years using words that children get expelled from school for using. People get fired from their jobs for using the words that South Park uses on a weekly basis. They have been saying them on live television for 24 years. And not only that, like, South Park is a very, actually, like, intelligent show. Like, people say it's not a kid's show. Well, kids can actually learn from it a lot. Oh, time out. I am not saying to show your 9-year-old South Park. That's not what I'm saying at all. Because what's going to happen if you do that is the South Park is going to see Cartman call Kyle a faggy Jew. And then the 9-year-old's going to go to his school the next day and call his friend a faggy Jew. And then everyone's going to be in trouble. So don't show your 9-year-old that. But, like, late teens, like, if you actually watch South Park, a lot of the messages they're sending about, like, how society is super sensitive to stuff and how, like, you just need to understand people's opinions more, it's really good messages. They really are. So South Park is SS. It's funny as hell. Like, there will be moments where you'll just sit there with your fucking mouth open, like, what the hell did he just do? There'll be moments where you're laughing your ass off. There'll be moments where you're thinking to yourself, like, wow, they really just made an episode with, like, the underlying tone of climate change and the economy and how the older generation ruined it for the younger generation, but the younger generation is just complaining about how they ruined it for us. Meanwhile, the actual main plot point of the episode is a monster that is half man, half bear, half pig terrorizing the town. SS, no doubt. Ooh, Ed, Edd n Eddy. This is an interesting one. Ed, Edd n Eddy is widely considered like one of the classics. Personally, I didn't watch it until I was a little later into that phase. I was probably like 13, 14. I was in middle school. When I started watching Ed, Edd n Eddy. But I liked it then. I don't know if I would have liked it when I was like a kid. But I liked it when I watched it, so I'm going to throw it in... I'm gonna throw it in B right now. That was the same kind of predicament as Johnny Test. Like, I wouldn't turn on the TV hoping Ed, Edd n Eddy was on, or I wouldn't wait for like the new episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy. But if it was on and when I turned the TV on, then I would watch it. This Batman. If this is the Batman I'm thinking of, then I'm gonna put it in C. It was not as good as Brave and the Bold. Sorry for the weird cut, but yeah, Batman. It just says Batman. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's in C. Kind of forgettable, honestly. Tom and Jerry. Now, okay. Sorry for my hand being in there. I'm gonna put Tom and Jerry in S, not SS. I know a lot of people consider this like arguably the greatest cartoon of all time. I didn't watch it that much. I watched it very, very scarcely, but it's a classic. It's good. It's got some good story to it. It's funny. It's going in S. Transformers Prime. Dude, C. D. It's going with OKKO. I didn't like the show at all. It was just kind of bland. Like, I would watch it if I was sick and I had to stay home from school and it was the only thing on. I don't know what this is. Lick It? Like, the only thing I can see from this logo is IKIT. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that... No clue. I'm just gonna put that at the bottom, I guess. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold is going in... Hey Arnold's going in B. That's A. Hey Arnold's going in B. It's the same thing. Like, it's a good show, but I would never, like, be excited for that show to be on. I would never be excited. Like, I would never think about Johnny Test, Ed, Edd n Eddy, or Hey Arnold when I wasn't watching them, you know? They were good shows, but they wouldn't, like, I wouldn't think about them otherwise. I'm only gonna do a couple more, and then I'm gonna turn the camera off and finish it another time. Harvey Beaks. What is Harvey Beaks? It sounds very familiar. I'm pretty sure this is a newer show. Harvey Beaks. Oh, yeah, Harvey Beaks. Okay. Throw it in C. I would have enjoyed it when I was a kid, but I'm not when it came out, so. Johnny Bravo. Dude, Johnny Bravo is like an enigma in my head. Like, looking back, I remember, like, 2 things. And the 2 things I remember, I don't remember watching live. I remember watching, like, on YouTube about, like, reviewing the show. So, Johnny Bravo, dude, B, I guess. It's that same... I'm gonna start calling that the Johnny Test concept. I never get excited to watch it, but when it's on, I'm happy to watch it. It's the Johnny Test principle. That's been established right now. Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Test principle. Good, but I'm not gonna wait for it. Legion Superhero, I don't know what that is. Legion of Superheroes. Bottom, I guess. Adventure Time. This is the one I'm going to end on. I'm going to talk a lot about Adventure Time and then save the rest of the video for another day. Adventure Time is one of my personal all-time favorites, so I might put it in SS for that. It's great, man. The story is great. The comedy is great. There's an actual, like, overarching story, an interesting overarching story. Yeah, I'm going to put that at the top. I'm going to put that in SS. Honestly, like I was talking about in that nostalgia video, go watch that video again, like, that song alone brings back so many memories of being a kid with this show. I grew up with this show. I was Finn for Halloween 1.5 years in a row. Don't ask me what that means. But, like, this show had a huge impact on me. I have board games of it in my room. I still have the Finn beanie somewhere. Like, this show had a huge impact on me. I loved it so much. It's going in SS. I lied. I'm going to do a couple more. I don't know what that is. American Dad. It's good. It's Johnny Test concept for adult cartoons. I'm never looking to watch it, but when it's on, it's on. So it's going in B. That's the Johnny Test concept, man. What the fuck? Angry Beavers. See, the characters in this look familiar, but Angry Beavers? That name doesn't ring a bell at all. The fuck is Angry Beavers? The hell? You guys know what Angry Beavers is? That sounds like the most obscure shit ever. Angry Beavers. Bottom. Okay, 2 more shows. Animaniacs and Gravity Falls, then I'm gonna wrap it up. Animaniacs is... A lot of people actually, like, probably don't know what Animaniacs is. Animaniacs was made by Warner Brothers a while ago, like a long, long time ago. And it's actually, like, pretty entertaining to this day. I'm gonna put it in A. it also, like, I'm probably a little biased towards that show because it had like a big impact on my childhood life, and like my grandpa loves that show, so whenever I'd go over to his house, which was quite a bit at some point, we'd watch that show together, and it was great. The Countries of the World song, that's a great song. Go look it up. Go look up Wacko's World, I think, or Wacko's Countries of the World song, or just Countries of the World Animaniacs. They have a state capital song. They're great, man. It's really entertaining. It's really funny. I'm gonna make a video trying to recreate the country song, the Wacko's World. So go watch that, and then like this video if you want me to recreate that song in another video that I make. Last show, then I'm gonna pause, and you guys are gonna see a pause. Unless I upload this tonight. You know what? Yeah, 2 videos. 2 videos. We're doing a part 1 and a part 2, baby. There's so much left. Let's do as much as I can tonight. Gravity Falls, SS. I know it was only 2 seasons spread out across about 5 years, and it got 2 seasons done. But it's great. The overarching story was great. The comedy still holds up to this day. There's jokes for everyone. Everyone can enjoy this show. And again, this is a personal bias. I loved this show because of all the things that I've said about it. Like, this was my perfect kind of show. This is exactly what I was into forever, and still what I'm into. Like, the plot of it, exactly what I was looking for. Avengers Assemble, Johnny Test concept. A lot of people like the show a lot. It's no Superhero Squad though. Superhero Squad should be on here, but I don't think it is. Bakugan, I love the toys, but the show is not that good. I'm going in C, my dude. Batman, The Adventure Continues, I think that says. I don't know. I recognize the logo. I'll put it in C. If it's not Brave and the Bold, I really wasn't watching it, so. Batman Beyond, I lied. That's going in B. I watched that a couple times, but Johnny Test concept, man. A lot of these shows are Johnny Test concept, because that's how, like, cartoons and TV worked back then, you know? Like, if you didn't, like, there was only a few shows that you were genuinely excited to get home and watch, but there's a lot of other shows you enjoy, so that's what my B tier is. It's just other shows I enjoyed that I wasn't necessarily, like, looking forward to. Big Hero 6, the series, dude, there's like 4 total episodes that ever are on TV. You're going in D. It's annoying. BoJack Horseman, that's a Netflix show. I'm gonna put that also in B. The comedy's pretty funny, but I haven't seen too much of it, so yeah. Camp Lazlo, dude, I hate to keep doing this to you guys, but Johnny Test concept. This motherfucker. Cat Dog, I gotta get my throat wet for this shit. Can we stop pretending that Cat Dog existed? Cat Dog wasn't real. Cat Dog didn't exist, dude. There's no way. No. Stop pretending like you remember anything from that show. No one remembers anything from that show. Cat Dog, dude? Come on. Like that. I tried so hard, and I asked a bunch of different people, and myself and no one I asked could name a single joke from Cat Dog, let alone like the plot of an episode or the name of an episode. Dude, Cat Dog wasn't real. I'm genuinely convinced that Cat Dog was like a collective clump of our imaginations molding together in the cloud, and it just spitting back out random clips of a cat dog that have nothing to do with anything. Cat Dog's going an F because it's confusing and I hate it and it wasn't real. Chalk Zone? What the fuck is Chalk Zone? Bottom. Chowder? Dude, Chowder's going an S with Tom and Jerry. Call me what you will. Chowder is one of my favorite cartoons of all time. It's wacky, it's smart enough, it breaks the fourth wall. Chowder is an amazing cartoon. Change my mind. You can't, you fucking asshole. Okay, if I do, dude, I'm gonna split this video up for sure. I'm gonna put this part up tonight. I'll stop at Danny Phantom. I'll do the rest of this top row right here. This is a pretty good row though. Clarence, I love Clarence. I'm biased towards Clarence, but it's not great. I'm putting it in B. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Courage I'm gonna put in A. That's a classic. That's like a bona fide classic with Ed and Eddie. But it just has that other layer of literal existential terror. Sorry if you can hear booms. There's someone setting off fireworks for whatever goddamn reason. Ben just sent to the Discord. They started again. Yeah, they are. Why, I will never understand. But anyway, Courage is A. I don't know what I was gonna say. Billy and Mandy. Okay. Billy and Mandy, I'm gonna put at the top of B. Billy and Mandy was Johnny Test concept for me. Like, I never looked forward to watching it, but goddamn, was it a good show. It was good. It was smart. I don't think it was on that long, but it was a great show. 3 more. Cow and Chicken, same thing as Cat Dog. It didn't exist. No one remembers anything. It's not right. Young Justice. A lot of people love this show. I didn't watch it that much. I'm gonna put it in B. I liked what I watched, but I barely watched, and I don't remember that much. Danny Phantom. I didn't get into Danny Phantom until late for whatever reason, but Danny Phantom is going in A. It might be an S by the next time you see me. That's the last one I'm gonna do today. That's the last one I'm gonna do. Danny Phantom's going in A. Danny Phantom's a great show. I'm sorry, it is. It's a really good show. It was entertaining. Some of the comedy holds up to today. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna stop because my throat hurts. But yeah, this is part 1. There's gonna be at least a part 2, maybe 3 parts to this. Because if I didn't, look how much I have left. I've talked for like 20, 30 minutes, and look at how much I still have left to rank. Yeah. So, yeah. Peace out, yo.